Hello, this is God7, and today I will tell you how to make a website. Now, when I say make a website, I mean like an actual website. Like if you were going to go to, let's say, I don't know, just a random website, it will be just as good as that. No ads or anything. Well, it kind of depends on the path you take here, but I'll elaborate on that in a second. Okay, now for making a website, there is 3 ways you can do it. The bad way, which I'll explain, the average way, and the advanced way. Now what the bad way is, it's pretty much when you go on like one of those website builders like Wix or something now. That's not I can't really call that an actual website because I don't know, it's just not. Cuz you're like using a builder and there's Wix ads everywhere, so just and the URL is super long, so just don't do it. You can get the pros are you can get a website in an hour, easy to use, no coding needed. But the cons are usually contain long URLs and tons of ads. You are also limited on resources, are very pricey to make your website look professional. Now, I really don't recommend this way. I don't think you should do it. That's the one that you should not do. Now, here's the average way. This is the one that I did. This is when you kind of take a website template, not really one of those site builder things. No. I'm talking a lot about like those templates from when they give you the style.css, and then you sort of make your website off of it. If you don't know what I mean, then I'll explain to you in a second what I mean. In a sec. Well, I'll explain to you later when we do it. Okay, now then the pros are you have full control over the website, you can do whatever you want with it, and it requires little knowledge of HTML and CSS, but the cons are you need to spend an hour learning the language, but that's not really that bad, to be honest. I mean, learning 2 whole languages in an hour, like not whole languages, but mostly them, get the basic understanding of them. I mean, that's not bad at all, because it usually can take a day to a week to learn programming, but yet web languages like HTML and CSS you could just learn in an hour. But cons are but it can also take up to a week to build a website. Now, when I say up to a week, I'm just saying that, I mean, it's not really that hard of a thing. In fact, the main point of why it takes a little bit of a long time is not actually making the website itself, but getting the ideas of what to put in the website. And then lastly, there's the advanced way. Full control, you can do whatever you want with it, and you could truly say you built a website from scratch. Because on the average way here, you just copied someone's style.css and then maybe changed it a little. But on the advanced way, you truly built this style.css, and it's all yours. But the cons are it requires a day to learn HTML and CSS fully. Over there, you just need like little knowledge, just get basic understanding of it. But in order to make it from scratch, you need to know the whole languages fully inside and out. And it takes a lot of trial and error. I mean, there is some trial and error here, but not as much as here, where you're literally getting your own layout of the website. And it could take a month to build. I mean, probably because all of this trial and error here. Yeah. Now, you can still make a website for me like free and have no ads or anything, But if you pay for a better host, the website will be faster and more people can access it at a time. I mean, if you're not really fully committed to it and don't want to pay, that's okay. You could still do it. But if you want like a professional grade website, you're going to have to pay. Obviously, I don't just have, I can't just pledge like $10 or $5 a month or something like that, so I'm not going to do that. And here's a note here. The best websites take time to make. No joke. I mean, the more time you work on a website, the better it will be. Yeah, and it's true. Because the more you spend time on it, the more you get to look better, you fix the bugs, and yeah, you just overall make it better. Now here are some common lies about web design here. It is really hard to learn to code in HTML and CSS. No, it can take only a day to learn to code, and it's simple. Now learn to code, I'm not referring to those big languages on like Java, JavaScript, Python, no, yeah, C++, no, I'm not talking about those kinds of codes. I'm talking about web coding. And web coding, what web coding is HTML is just like a more advanced version of XML, and CSS is sort of an add-on to HTML that allows you to design it. It shouldn't take long to build a website. Yes, it should. I mean, if you think you could just go spend like one day, have your website all done, I mean, it's possible. If you're doing the average way, it's possible, although hard to do. But if you're doing the advanced way, there is just no way. I mean, unless you're like coding straight for like 24 hours, which I doubt you will do, then you're not going to. It's not going to happen. Rome was not built in a day. You need to spend time to create a website, and lots of it if you are designing style.css from scratch, the advanced way. Now you're probably like, what is style.css? I've been talking about it this whole time, but if you're doing the average way and the advanced way, I will make videos of all three ways. Well, not all three, just like the bad way and the average way. Actually, no. I'll just make one video, to be honest. Because there's no way I'm designing a website from scratch. I'm just not. Plus, that video will probably go on for like ever. And who wants to watch an hour-long video? I know I don't. Okay, here's another lie. It's not a website if it doesn't end in .com, .org, .gov, etc. Yes, it is. The web extension does not matter at all. Because the extension to my website is .x10.mx, and people are like, what? What kind of why? That's not a website. Yes, it is. You need to be this old to have a legit website. There are no age limits. Let me just get that out of the way. You can be any age to have a website. Although, I'm not saying that if you're like a baby or like 5 or like 8 or something. I'm not saying you're just going to know how to build a website instantly from this video, but I'm saying that, well, people of any age could build a website. You don't have to be like a businessman or like a coding. All you need to do is just follow my tutorial and you'll make a website. Okay, now obviously, if you're doing these two, you need to learn HTML and CSS. Now I have found a website that tells you it's literally the best way to learn. It's interactive and blah blah blah, and yeah, let's go to it. Now if you're making a website, what you want to do is learn this. That's all you need. if you're just doing the average way, all you need to do is go like halfway through, let's say to web development tools, and then, yeah, that's all you need to know. But if you're doing the advanced way, then you're going to know this. This might help if you're storing data like logins and stuff, then you might need this. You will need this to make web pages interactive for the advanced way, and you'll need this too. I mean, it seems like a lot, but it really is not. I mean, you could get this done in like a day, to be honest. For just this, that's like an hour or less. But like, to anything else, that's just a day. Now, I will post a link to that in the description and on my website in the tutorial about website making. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. That is the end of episode 1 of the web development series.